Hemming that, we'll need to work on the sleeves now. So I'll measure from the arm cuff. I'm measuring about 2.5 inches inwards. I'll give it a notch at that point. And then I'll measure from one notch to the other notch, and whatever I have, I will multiply it by 2 inches. Okay, because we'll be doing gathers for these sleeves. Okay, so I'll measure one notch to the other and multiply it by 2. So what I have here was 17.5 inches. So I'll be multiplying that by 2, and I have 35 inches. So I added 1 inch to this, and then I cut the length of 36 inches. Okay, and then the width of it, I made it about 3 inches. I will double fold the edge for the 2 sleeves, okay, and then fold the length into 2, get the midpoint of this, notch it, and then at the other edge there I went up with about ½ inch and cuff it to meet the length. So I made 2 stitches for gathers and I gathered it. So for the arm cuff now, I got the midpoint and I notched it, and remember the notch we made on the sleeves. So I like to, whenever I'm working with gathers, I like to work with the midpoint, so I will not make the gathers just to one side. Okay, so I'll make the 2 midpoints come together, and then the sleeve length will stop at where we notch on the arm cuff. Where we notch on the arm cuff, so one side of it will go to the first notch and the other side to the second notch. So you pin this and then you take it to the machine and use ½ inch to sew it. After sewing it, I'll be taking out the stitches we made for the gathers just to give it a neat finishing. Okay, I'll lose it, and this is it. So after losing it, I'll use bias to turn it. So from where we have the side seam, I'll use the bias to turn it all the way around and top stitch. After top stitching, I am simply taking out whatever excess I have, so I'll be able to fold in the bias properly and neatly. So after that, I'll simply double fold the bias. Okay,